Hey there and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Rebecca. I talk a lot about beauty, makeup, lifestyle, and just life in my 20s here. Today, I'm going to share some of my favorites from the last month, but I also have a few products that just did not work for me. I didn't end up loving them. I call them favorites and fails, but you know how it is. They might work for somebody, they just were not perfect for me. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so this first thing I've actually been loving for a long time, but I got a new bottle of it for Christmas. It's the Olaplex number 6 specifically, which is the Bond Smoother. You put this on your damp hair after you wash it, and it really helps to smooth any frizz, calm any flyaways, anything like that. You can also use it if you have curly hair for air-dried curls, or it can help diffuse when you use a blow dryer. But I think this is super great if you tend to have dry hair or lots of flyaways, which I really tend to do. Even though my hair is completely straight, a lot of my little flyaways, you can kind of even see them now, curl up. And so this really helps smooth out my hair. Sometimes I'll pair it with the number 7, the bonding oil. This definitely makes my hair more greasy when I use it, but it works really well. I will get no flyaways if I do the combo. So it just depends on whether I want to have to wash my hair sooner or just calm the flyaways. So the number 6 is the best, but you can pair it with the number 7 if you want that extra moisture, or if you're looking to really deal with having no flyaways. Okay, another favorite, this Dermalogica Stabilizing Repair Cream. So this is the full-size bottle. It comes in a little pump like this, and what this does is it repairs sort of your skin barrier. So I use tretinoin, which is like retinol but prescription strength, and it really causes some dry, peely skin if I'm not super careful with what other products I'm using. This is one that works like absolute magic. I use it on the nights that I'm not using the retinol, and it really helps calm my skin, calm any redness that is going on. And I noticed that it really helps with dry patches because it's super moisturizing, or any redness. So this is already great. It's got the ceramides in it. It says it's a barrier repairing moisturizer. You can use it every day. You can use it twice a day. If my skin is feeling especially bad, I totally will do that. And I will also pair it with these 2 other Dermalogica products that I've really been loving, which is the Ultra Calming Cleanser and the Multivitamin Power Recovery Mask. So this is a travel size of the cleanser, and this cleanser is super, super gentle. It won't leave your skin feeling stripped. So if you like that feeling, or if that helps your skin, this is not going to be the product for you. But for me, when my skin is feeling super sensitive, super red and irritated from using my other products, this is perfect to just feel like it's getting the oil or any gunk on my face off while still leaving my skin just to sort of rest. I notice a lot of times if I use a harsher cleanser, my face will look better before I clean it than after. This is one where I love that it looks the same before and after. It's not adding any irritants. So this has been super great for that. And then the Multivitamin Power Recovery Mask is a super hydrating, super calming mask that you can use for 10 to 15 minutes at night. Same thing. Barrier repairing, helps me feel like my skin has been calmed. Any sensitivity is really reduced using this. That has been a game changer recently. I was talking in one of my videos earlier about how I was feeling like my skin's been super irritated, even though I've been getting a lot less acne using the tretinoin. And these 3 things have been helping minimize that irritation by a lot. Next up is not so favorite or a fail, this Micro Pore Mist, also from Dermalogica, as part of their Clear Start line. Normally their Clear Start line is designed for acne prone skin, and I find that the great thing about that is Dermalogica is normally great for sensitive skin, but they still have something to help treat acne. When I was younger, this all worked great. The Clear Start line worked fantastic for me when I was in like late middle school, early high school. So I was excited to get this for Christmas and try it out, but it did not agree with my skin at all. Dried it out super bad, gave me lots of acne, especially like on my cheeks where I don't normally break out a ton. So this has not been agreeing with my skin this time around. I do notice that it has cucumber in it. Most people, cucumber is like a very calming ingredient and it works great for them. For me, I've noticed it's an irritant. It just creates acne for me as well. And then I think the witch hazel might be what's drying out my skin. Again, I know that works great for a lot of people, especially people with acne, but for me, this combination of ingredients just didn't help, did more harm than good. And I think I'm going to pass this on to someone that I know will like this formulation just a little bit better. Okay, it's early in the video, but I think I'm going to give away my favorite, my top, my winner of the whole month, and that is the Bad Gal Bounce Mascara from Benefit. This is pretty much a new product. I want to say it came out in January, and I got this for free through Influencer, which is like a app I use. They don't like pay me to say anything. I just review it with an honest review. And I'm so excited that I got it. This has literally been my favorite product this month. It is such an awesome mascara. Like a lot of Benefit mascaras do, it has kind of a unique wand. Excuse me, there's an eyelash on it, but it's got this curved wand, but then it's flat on the other side to help comb through and break any clumps. And I find that this is seriously the most volumizing mascara that I've ever used. It doesn't have anything, not to go back to it, sorry. It doesn't have anything on the end. See that little gap on the end, which stops it from smudging on the sides of my eye, but I can still get those very last lashes, which I feel like gives an even wider look to my mascara. And I love the way it's been looking. I'm wearing it today. It's fantastic. I cannot recommend it enough if you want a volumizing mascara. I will say it's pretty lengthening too. I generally have pretty long lashes, so I don't focus a lot on the lengthening. It's definitely more volumizing than it is lengthening. The other thing is this came straight from the package, a nice thick formula. I know a lot of mascaras are kind of watery when you open them up, but then once you use them for a few weeks, they start working. This worked great straight from the package, and so far it's lasted great too. It hasn't dried out too much. So I'm loving, loving, loving that mascara. Definitely my favorite for the month. And I'm hoping that I continue to love it into the future, and I will repurchase it as soon as it's empty. Okay, let's go back to another fail. I've got my little pile of products over here, so that's why I keep looking over. So I love Aquaphor. My favorite product, great, great, great. I use it on my lips, and then I use it if I have any dry, irritated skin that needs a calm, fragrance-free, super simple kind of protection on it. So I have many different options that I love. I saw that they have the Lip Relief little lip balm in a tube form, and I thought that would be super convenient for my purse or my backpack or anything like that. This sucks. I don't like this at all. I don't think it's anything like the other Aquaphor. It's super, super thin. It lasts like half a second on my lips, and it's so hard in the actual stick that it takes forever to actually get anything off. Like, you can tell nothing came off on my, now you're kind of starting to see it. It's nothing like the regular Aquaphor, so I do not recommend buying it in this version. I do like the liquid version of the lip repair. It's not as good as the pure Aquaphor, but if you want something that is definitely safe for your lip and is in an easy travel size, this totally works. Just don't go for the stick form. They also sell the regular Aquaphor, the healing ointment, in a little tiny tub. You do have to stick your finger into this, and I know that a lot of people don't like doing that with lip balm, but if you're okay with that, then this is a great travel option. And also my standard classic favorite, you can tell because it's so old that the stickers are all peeling off, but the Aquaphor healing ointment in a tub, that's the ticket. So I've learned my lesson. Aquaphor in the tub is the way to go. So besides Aquaphor, something else that has been working really well for my lips is this Ulta Beauty Healthy Hydration Lip Mask. So this is a lip sleeping mask. I think it's supposed to be kind of like a dupe for the Laneige ones. I will say, this is definitely stickier than the Laneige lip mask, but it works just as well, if not a little bit better. I use this overnight or during the day. You only need a tiny, tiny amount, or it definitely is too sticky, but I love how hydrated this keeps my lips. It really makes them feel super moisturized. It's very comfortable to wear. And then I, again, with the really sensitive skin, can get acne like around my lips, and this doesn't cause anything like that at all. So this has been another favorite as far as lip products go. Plus it's way more affordable than the Laneige mask. So I've really been liking this. It's also clear, which is kind of nice because I feel like at night I don't necessarily need a color, and the Laneige can provide sort of a tint. This is super nice to have if my lips are feeling extra dry and chapped. Okay, this one might be a little bit weird, but I definitely want to share it. I took the suggestion from another YouTuber named Jessica Braun, and she said that this O'Keeffe's for Healthy Feet is the best foot cream, and you have to get it in the tub, not the squeezy tube. So it's pretty inexpensive. I think I bought it on Amazon, under $10, and I also have really dry, cracked feet. Whenever I use something that's super oily, I have to wear socks, then I hate wearing socks to bed because I'm too hot. It's a whole thing. So I wanted to try this because I'll always take a good recommendation for a foot cream, as weird as that sounds. This is magical. It is not oily at all. You can see you use the tiniest little bit, so you can tell like where my fingers have been to scrape it out, but you use the tiniest little amount. It covers your whole foot, and then I have no issues with it being oily. I rub it in and pretty instantly I'm comfortable and confident that I can touch my sheets or the floor or whatever it is and not have any problems with it transferring or anything like that. And so far it's been working really well. My feet stay moisturized. I will say, because I think it's less oily, I want to do this more often. Like I would say I use an oilier foot cream like once or twice a month versus I want to use this every week, if not a little more often. But because it's so easy, like I don't feel the need to, you know, wear gloves or have to wash my hands super well with a ton of soap or anything like that. It's not as much of an effort to go through to use this foot cream. So far, I love it. I'm excited to keep using it. It's been a favorite so far, and I'm going to use up the tub and probably repurchase when I'm done. Now, a product that I was kind of surprised that I ended up not liking very much is this First Aid Beauty Eye Duty Niacinamide Brightening Cream. So this is an under eye cream that I got as part of like a gift set, and I love First Aid Beauty products. They have a moisturizer that I really love for my face. I love their standard hand moisturizer. I'm forgetting the name of it right now, but just it comes in a tub or in a tube. Super great, super moisturizing. I love their mission, and I love that a lot of their stuff isn't formulated with any fragrance, so I can trust all of their products. But this is really interesting because it is colorful. So it is tinted. You can kind of see. Also, it's so messy, as you can tell, but it's very, very thin. And then it's super tinted. So when I put this on my skin, you can see it. It looks orange. Maybe if you have a deeper skin tone, this would look better on your skin. I still think it's a little bit orange, but you'll have to let me know if you do have a darker skin color, if you can't see this as much. But besides just the tint to it, it has sparkles in it. It's not uncomfortable, like it doesn't feel glittery, but it's visible. There are like visible distinct sparkles when I use it, which makes it really hard because if I'm not going to wear makeup and it looks like I have a sparkly under eye, but if I am going to wear makeup, then I have to do something that'll cover that. So it's just a very particular use case that doesn't really work out in my life or how I like to use eye cream. It is brightening and it's super comfortable. I really love, if I wore it like overnight maybe and washed it in the morning, that would be super comfortable if I was having really dry eyes. But I don't feel like I really use an eye cream because I'm super in need of any particular benefit, just because it's good for my skin and I like taking care of my skin. So this was just not my favorite. It wasn't perfect for me, but I can see someone else really enjoying this. So you'll have to let me know if you've ever tried this, what your thoughts are on this product. Okay, this next one is a favorite, but it's not just a product. It's also like a recommendation for how to use it. So I have a Tree Hut scrub. This one is birthday cake because it was my birthday. So it doesn't matter which one, whichever flavor you like. Which flavor? I said flavor. I guess they're not flavors, they're scents. It would be weird if they were flavors. Not a flavor, but a scent. Whatever scent you want, really whatever brand you want. What I've been using a sugar scrub for is my hands. So I keep it by my sink, and then once every other day, I'll just remember to do a little hand scrub and then put on some lotion right after, maybe right after I do my skincare before I go to bed, whatever it is. And it's been keeping my hands so soft, so smooth. I think it's really been helping like my cuticles too, keeping them nice, keeping them looking good with my nails. I've been loving this. It's just an extra little step to pamper yourself. The other thing you could totally do that I just thought of, and I absolutely am going to have to try this, is put it by your kitchen sink. So like after you do a bunch of dishes or something like that, when your hands kind of feel gross and grimy, trigger scrub, make sure they smell nice, and then put on some lotion and be done. That would be fantastic. So I'm going to add that to my list, and I highly recommend you try this out too. This is not makeup or skincare, but it is related, and it's this makeup bag that I got from Amazon. I'll make sure to link it down below with all of these products as well. But what I love so much about it is that this packs up really nice and small, but it unzips all the way, and then it's a hanging makeup bag inside. Plus it has a bunch of different pouches that you can use. This is so great because I use makeup bags all the time. I travel a lot, but what I never do is just put everything into one makeup bag, which is I feel like all you can do with all those makeup bags that you like get for free with your order or whatever. I want something that actually has some organization to it so it can actually be useful, not just for makeup, but also for my toiletries and everything. That has been a fantastic way to pack it up small enough to still fit in a suitcase, but have it organizational, open, functional, and big enough for everything when I actually get to where I'm traveling to. Plus, it's pretty inexpensive. I got it when it was under $20. I do think it was on sale then, but it's pretty close to $20 to begin with, so I highly recommend a makeup bag like that or that specific one if it interests you. I traveled with this just at the beginning of the month, and I really thought it was perfect for like a medium length stay. I don't know that you could fit everything you need into this for like a week or more, but I was there for 4 days, 5 nights, something like that. And this was perfect, held everything I needed plus a little extra because I'm of course an overpacker. So I recommend something like that if you have space for it in your suitcase. Okay, for my last fail, something that did not work out for me, it's this Kiss Salon Extend nail kit. This is supposed to be like a gel nail extension, so the glue is gel and you have to cure it under a lamp. These didn't even last a day on me. I'm assuming it's the glue and not necessarily the nails, and I've done gel extensions on myself before, so I'm aware of how to use my lamp. It was not my first time trying this or anything. I don't have problems with other brands. These ones did not even last a day on my nails. I was not a fan. I was pretty disappointed because they looked really nice. The shape of these nails is super cute, but it just didn't last. I don't recommend these at all. If you're into press-ons and you want them to last longer than 4 hours, this would not be the one. I do have a recommendation if you're looking for one, the Kiss Impress, specifically the Impress brand, and even better if you can get the Impress colors. Those ones I can get to last for 14 full days. Sounds crazy, which it sounds crazy to me too, because most press-on nails only last for a couple days on me, but for some reason the Impress colors lasts forever. The shorter the better is what I always find, but any of the round ones or the short square ones I can get to last for almost 2 full weeks if I focus on it. So they are a little bit more work than getting your nails done at a salon with the upkeep of them, but they're super easy, or if you need something last minute, that's what I recommend. Okay, last but not least, I have one more favorite, and this is the Clinique Almost Lipstick. It usually comes in a shade called Black Honey. That's like the cult classic, always beloved. This is a shade called Pink Honey, which I'm so excited about. So it's a pink version. The Black Honey, I should have grabbed it. Hold on, I'll get it to show you. Okay, this is special edition packaging, but you can still see the shade. So it's a really deep, dark color. It's much lighter once you actually wear it. There you can see the color, but it's a light wash of color. It's still pretty distinct. If you have fairer skin like me, it's still a pretty deep wine red color. So this Pink Honey is super exciting because it's more of a My Lips But Better shade. I really love it. It's the same great formula that just wears beautifully. So this is the Pink Honey and this is the Black Honey. So you can just see it's a little bit lighter, a little bit more of a pink color than a red color, and that just makes it perfect. The benefit of this Almost Lipstick, it's a very lip balm type formula, so it wears super well, but if I'm wearing the deep red, I can still see kind of splotches where it's wearing off differently. With the pink shade, it just wears beautifully, perfectly. It hydrates my lips if they're feeling uncomfortable. It looks like my lips, but just a little bit shinier, so it's perfect if I know I'm going to be eating or I'm going to have a long day. I definitely do need to reapply this, but I'm okay with that as a trade-off for a very comfortable wear. I'm going to try it on just to show you. It's very My Lips, but nice and even. So I've been loving this. It comes in cute, fun packaging too, and it comes in a ton of different packaging. You can get it in all sorts of different sizes, and these are the only 2 colors it comes in, so having a little bit more shade options is always great. I would love to see this formula expand in color options, so if Clinique's interested in that, I would buy it. All right, and those are all of my favorites and fails for the month of February. I hope you learned something about a product that you might enjoy or something you were thinking of trying that maybe you shouldn't try. If you did, let me know what it was down below, and also let me know what your favorite product that you tried this month or your longtime favorite that you used again this month is. Let me know down in the comments. I'm very excited to find out some of your favorite products and maybe try some myself. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you'll give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and subscribe for more videos in the future. And with that, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.